lives down the road. Right there. Right there in that house right there. Bring us to a couple weeks ago, she drive up to the house and she asked to talk to me or my husband, and she starts saying, you have a chicken there that's just getting pecked and it has no feathers on its neck, and the poor bird. And we're looking at her and my husband's trying to talk to her and he's saying, hey lady, just so you know, that chicken's name is Crackers. We got her that way. And she gives us green eggs, and her babies come out without the fur on their neck. She's called a naked neck. Or we're not sure if she's, chicken with, or a turkin, or a chicken vulture, that kind of thing. She was a very interesting bird. And we got her from the chicken pullout about 4 years ago. Beautiful. She's very unique, very unique bird. And so she was amazing. And she, the lady just thought for whatever reason she was getting picked on. But no, she wasn't. And when we tried to explain it to her, she immediately turned around, walked away, got in her vehicle, and drove off. She wouldn't even listen. So take us to about a week or so ago. We're out for a family walk. We happen to go walking down that direction. And she's on her porch. She starts yelling at us because my dog happened to get, a chick while my daughter was walking the dog, and they were both trying to get the chick, which is something she's been told not to do. Zoe Isabel. Yeah. So she's been told not to, Zeus, come on. She's been told not to go after them because of a moment where she was left unattended. It happened. And so the lady, thank you so much for making me hear that or listen to that. And I had to listen to that chicken slaughter. And it's like, okay. And, Hammer's like, well, thanks for being passive aggressive, and you can just come down and have a conversation with me, but you really don't want to be an adult. She immediately, fuck you. Oh, okay. Have a nice day. Thanks so much. And then she immediately, Jamie, can I talk to you? I'm like, no, I'm fucking pissed off as shit, but yeah, I'm going to take a minute because I don't fucking know you. How do you know my name? How do you know my husband's name? My daughter's name? Everybody in the fucking neighborhood knows who you are. Oh, actually they don't. For one, half the people in this neighborhood, when I have openly invited them to come and sit on my porch and to hang out with me, or to get to know my family and actually get to know who we are, or to see how the traffic goes around here when people that bitch about what goes on at the park don't even come to the park, and they don't even know what the traffic is like, but they're going to sit there and talk about it, and they're going to say they know what goes on. Why? Because, well, they don't want anybody over here. They just want it quiet and empty. Oh, wait. They're waiting for that to fall down so that they can build a clubhouse. Why? Because they're sitting on a big old chunk of cash that wasn't mandatory to collect, but over half the people in this neighborhood, including people that don't even live here, that have lots all over that don't even live here, have been paying their dues, which aren't mandatory because we don't have an HOA. The board was disbanded in 99, and there isn't any court documentation from 99 to 2003 that says that they need to have a board and that dues are mandatory. But we're getting picked on. Because we don't have the means. And so this lady comes down today. After I sit there and have a conversation with her, she starts walking away from me, and I'm like, I start following her. She turns around, don't you follow me. I go, no, I'm going to. You fucking walked away from me and you're not listening is the problem. You're not listening to the fact that we tried to explain to you about our chicken. You're not listening to the fact that you don't know who I am. You haven't taken the time to get to know me. You don't know where I was raised. You don't know about my family. You don't know about my husband or how he was raised. You know nothing. Just like, lady, I don't fucking know anything about you. Do you see me judging you? Do you see me going down there and peeking in your windows? Do you see me going on any social media accounts to try and stalk you? No. Unlike half the fucking neighbors. Hi, Henshaw. Hi, Susan. Hi, Kevin. Hi, everybody that likes to, social stalk because we're not transparent enough for you. But guess what? According to half of you fuckers, we're fucking meth heads. Huh. Interesting. How fascinating. Would you like to come and look at what's on my property? Because trust me, anyone who accuses me of that is more than welcome to take a foot on my property and take a look around and then tell me to my fucking face you think I'm a fucking meth head. Let's do this. Because you know what? This fucking lady down here called the cops twice. And today, today was the second time she called after she had an altercation with my spouse. And she was drunkenly coming down here, taking pictures of my property so that she can call and complain. so that she can call county, call and complain, so that she can call whoever she needs to in the upper government. Why? Because that's how these people run around here. They got the money and they got nothing better to do. They got the time to sit on their asses and make the phone calls. Guess what? People like us have lives to live. I have a job. I have a job that I get to do that I actually got cut some hours and got cut some pay. And so then I had to try and figure out ways to make up for it so that I can take care of my family. Because right now with COVID and quarantine, not everybody goes out. My husband stays home with my daughter. He watches her. He plays video games with her. He helps her with reading. He helps her with God knows what else around here. They play games. She gets to play outside. It's fantastic. But I work, and it's beautiful. I like it. I didn't think we had a bad life, but according to other people around here, we have a shit fucking life. And where she sat there and listed so many things that we are, you know, and we're dirty and we're scum and of course meth heads and yada yada yada. Hey Jewel, why don't you come hang out for a minute if you really want to and you'd like to get to know me? I think I actually offered that once before for you to come and hang out and get to know us. And oh, you didn't. You said you were going to call the cops because you walked away from me while I was trying to have a conversation with you and I walked after you and stepped on the easement. Hey, by the way, 5 to 10, 15 feet in is the easement, folks. Did any of you know that? That's not your property. That's not my property. Yes, technically I have to take care of it, but that doesn't mean it's mine. Because guess what? Still not my property either. None of the land is. None of the land is your property either. When you die, what happens to it? Is it going to go to your family? Is it going to be sold? What happens? Oh, wait. The same earth that we're sitting on right here, right now, does it... Oh, it's the same as in the States. It all came from the same core. Oh, it's the same as over in China. Came from the same fucking core. It all came from the same fucking core. Get to know a person before you decide what you think their core is. Mom? That lady down there called the cops on us, calling us all kinds of every fucking name in the book. And she didn't even take the time to get to know us. And she's sitting there calling the cops on us. That lady down there, her name is Jewel. Calling the cops for what reason? Because she don't like us, because she's judgmental just like half the fucking neighbors in here. And just because they don't like us and they don't like how we react to things, they start to make things their way. They make up their decisions. Guess what? I don't judge anybody else. I don't judge anybody else. Everybody lives their fucking life in this neighborhood, and I could care less what they do. Why? Because it's not going to bother me tomorrow. That's why. It has nothing to do with my life. What the folks up the road are doing has nothing to do with my life. What the folks are doing down the road have nothing to do with my life. What the folks are doing up the road have nothing to do with my life. And half these people around here don't even patron the businesses I work for. So you want to sit there and get snippy and bitchy and pissy and be, oh, God forbid you people are awful. Get to know the fucking people in your neighborhood first before you sit there and judge them and accuse them of anything. That's been our PSA for today. Let's have a good one, folks. And again, if anybody in Seaview is listening, please, I actually ask you, come and get to know us. Would you like to come for dinner? We'll barbecue. I have a beautiful Pinot Noir, and I think I've got a Chardonnay over there. Those are the only two I have right now. I'm really not a big drinker. My hammer doesn't drink at all. It's not our thing. Oh, I gotta stop because I've been putting 20 minutes in on this video, and I just got home, and I'm still riled up, but I'm pissed off because I get judged constantly, wrongly. I'm a Virgo, and I like justice, and so that means I'm gonna sit here and fuck with half these people until justice is served, because guess what? We're not wrong. Fuck you for judging us. Fuck you for judging us.